get a Leo player. Very rare sight around here these days. So, Huge Legends Ram, he's been around for a while, he's gotten pretty good at this character. I haven't seen Mashi around before, I think they are very new, so we'll see how they fare against the experienced Epic Zuma gamer. Good hit, gets the restand, captures and mashing. Doesn't quite get the confirm indirectly, but gets the knockdown anyway, and that's what's important. Already taking half of Jam's health. But, let's go. Leo shenanigans in full swing already. If you can do Records, you can play Leo. Knockdown in the corner now, let's see if he can block his way out. Doesn't block, doesn't matter though. Does full Records, people get hit. Good instant block on the dust, but no punish or even a reaction there from Epic Zuma gamer. Goes into the 2H unblock. Not the safest option, but you know what, if it doesn't get punished, it's all good. Wakes up with the super, and that will be enough damage to close out round 1. Good stuff for Mashi. Now starts 6H into the Wrecker to keep things nice and tight. Mashing up 5P to try to stop the approach, but Huge Legend just weaves his way straight in there. It's full conversion, gets the damage, good stuff. Wakes up with a flash kick there. Oh my god, mashes on wake up, gets the counter hit. Big dive kick counter hit into the RSA, but unfortunately drops the confirm. Mashi fighting back with the 5H, but now probably going to get knocked down in the corner. Have to deal with whatever Huge Legend decides to throw out. Bursts out, very low health, maybe not the best choice, but Huge Legend opting not to move in to punish that actually, and once again, Huge Legend getting called out by just 5P now from Mashi. Huge Legend evens it up. Maybe a little warmed up now, who knows. Now starts 6H coming out again. Mashi going for the biggest counter hit of his fucking life right now. Good jump in from Epic Zoom again though. Gets the knockdown, gets the corner position, but once again gets hit by the wake up reversal. That's a huge hit there for Mashi, a lot of damage. Runs up with the 5B, blocked again. Once again, Huge Legend with the corner position, we just need to see him make the most of it. Instead, he gets DP'd again, this time getting hit by the 5B Okizumi. There's a lot of bar here. Just lands the raw super, but the jump H 2H confirm into super, that is a lot of damage. Mashes out with the 2K, not respecting the plus frames, and the cross up big blue bull will take game 1 for Huge Legend. Hey Abby. Very unfortunate for you, sir. There is no crazy diamond in this tournament. His house doesn't have power at the moment. I'm not sure what happened there. Either way. Game 2. Once again, Mashi knocked down in the corner. Epic Zuma Gamer maybe actually baiting the DP this time, but Mashi doesn't go for it. Oh my god, the full screen legend kick. Runs some 3-bar wall shit right now. Patient block string, but he jumps out. Goes for the reset, doesn't confirm off the back turn S hit unfortunately. Gets the anti-air back turn H though, but wake up parry from the jam will be bad news for Mashi. Confirm into the super for the easy kill. There's still 2 other Potemkins I think. Let me check the bracket. We've got at least one other. No, we only got 1 Potemkin. So there's at least one for you. Good air tech. If you're new to the game, probably not used to mashing to tech because that shit's actually pretty hard. Super gets a lot of damage, not quite enough to close it out. Mashi has a chance, but the jump over the 5H and with punish with the dive kick will be enough for Huge Legend to close it out 2-0. Good showing from both players. We'll see what matchup we have next. Hello Big Tony. How's it going? Need to fix something. Let's see. Okay. I hope people are playing their other matches. Is that really how the internet works in Sydney? Damn, it's fucked up. Oh yeah, I can fix my fucking sound. God damn it. Oh, I did fix it. What the fuck am I thinking about? Everything's fine. I can't tell how much you're joking, but that sounds fucking ridiculous. Damn. Disaster. Oh my god, it's dropped to 0 bars. It's true. His internet is shorted out due to the rain. It's really funny. Damn, Sydney sucks. While we wait for our next match, I'm gonna pour myself some whiskey and check the bracket again to see if anything's broken. Doesn't look like anything's broken, but nobody seems to have reported any matches. Everything else a bit slower than the game we just had, maybe. Oh yeah, I need to fix this too. There we go. Okay, everything should be smooth now. We'll have a... We might not put this guy on stream if it's lagging horribly. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. It's Sydney to Sydney at least. Ooh, wait a second. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna swap this around here.
We've got a newcomer.
Alright, they're gonna be on stream, because I'm sick of waiting for this shit. Where the fuck does Huge Legend go? His opponent just got here. Okay, things are moving along now. Sorry for the delay. What the fuck is that? I didn't know you could roll dice. What the fuck? That's sick. Alright. Aerobius versus... Decoy, the Dream. Okay. Oh shit, we got Arabius playing against his main character here, Milia. Of course, Arabius known all around the country for his Milia prowess. Hardly ever see him play any other characters. It is definitely his main versus... He's actually playing Sin this game, but that's one of his strong subs, we'll say. Decoy, I haven't seen around very much, but they seem to have been playing more and more over the past month or so. So we'll see how their Milia's gone since last week. Good catch early on in the neutral there from Arabius. Eats, doesn't get any OP afterwards, but he's just happy with any hit he lands. It'll do so much damage against the poor fragile Milia. Look at that, 2 hits, 80% gone, you know, almost. Lands a throw. Goes for the RRC confirmed. Side swap combo, blue DP, already gets the stun. Charges up the big driver, just deflects a little bit, and that is a sad round 1 for V-Dream. This matchup seems like hell, honestly. Milia must be so scared all of the time. Their wrist gets cranked up too. I didn't even think about that. Gets caught out by Dolly, baits the burst, but doesn't actually get a punish of it. Second hit of that big 5H will catch Decoy, rather. Can't even say words. Oh. Blue DP combo again, big driver confirmed. Hits the wall stick, doesn't get the last couple of hits he needs though. Confirms into the disc super, gets a good amount of damage. Using that hellfire damage to just try to tick down Arabius' health, but ooh, whiffs the 6k there in front of the blitz, very unfortunate. Round 1 to Arabius, game 1 to Arabius.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Okay, back to the match. Ooh, gets caught trying to jump out of the overhead there, right? Not FDing, which is something that's hard to learn early on in this game, I think. You can't actually block ground to air. You can't block air to ground, rather, without using the meter on your block. Good air confirmed there from Arabius. Misses the knockdown, unfortunately, but gets thrown for his troubles now. He is knocked down in the corner against Milia. Gets hit by the TK overhead. Not the cleanest of confirms, but still, everything counts at the moment. Decoy working his way in, trying to just get a mix-up of some kind, or a frame trap or anything to get that knockdown so he can start saving the disc and running his set play. But the big driver, Red Roman cancel, will be enough for Arabius to just squeeze in that last bit of damage. 6H trades there from Decoy. Good stuff. Gets the corner positioning again. Let's see what he does with it this time. IAD, 1 overhead into the low. Once again, can't quite get the confirm he's looking for, but like I said, early days. Ooh, wake up Blitz. Blitz back from Arabius. Catches him low, trying to blitz back again. Very bad spot now here for Decoy. Ooh, good block on the 5D there. That's hard to do, especially in the heat of the moment. Arabius on match point at the moment. Just fishing for that 1 extra hit. He doesn't actually have any calories left, so if he uses any special, he will be stunned for quite a long time. Very good air throw there. Not using that time to eat, instead just going straight back in. RRCs to keep himself safe. Literally out of calories now. I don't know how the fuck he didn't get stunned. And the tech jump H from Arabius will close it out. Just barely. 2-0 to Arabius. GG's. Now we have Freezing Moon and Barnsey, I believe. You guys have some nice piano background music while we wait for Barnsey to pop into the lobby. DQ or rabies? Yeah, you're right. What's he doing standing there? Alright, Fonzie's showed up. Gotta fix all this shit now. Gotta make that moon keep up with typing the full thing out. Easy. Versus Barnsley. My N key doesn't work sometimes. Alright. Ooh, I haven't seen this color before. Is that like a Hulk color? I don't know, she looks cool. Barnsley's starting off playing very patient, just trying to play the space and game against Freezing Moon at the moment, wait for him to make a mistake and come in, but unfortunately he gets clipped by the overhead string. Big damage. Barnsley now having to fight his way through all of these swords, goes for the YLC2H, but Moon's just blocking, so he gets punished for that. Big air button there, falling on him with the butt. Once again, 2H anti-air, but no counter hit. Gets the counter hit he's looking for this time. String into the low. Hey, Harvey. Trav, how's it all going? Whiffs the pop buster, doesn't block the overhead string. Bad news now for Balances. He is in the Ramlethal zone. I think Moon missed an overhead there, unfortunately. Back to setting swords in neutral. I don't know if Balancing knows, but you can actually flick the swords when they try to swing at you. Get a free projectile. Ooh, runs in with the command throw. No conversion though from Moon. Giving Balancing another chance. But A-dash and PK. Ooh, cross up. Doesn't quite get a confirm off of it, and the big sword swinging in from behind will close it out.
Duel 2. All or nothing.
Oh fuck, I spelled his name wrong. Here we go. Once again, I don't know if Bounty knows, but the third hit of that string can go either high or low, and the high has a lot more reward than the low, so you usually want to try to react to that with a high block. Black beat combos, misses the 5D as well, but works up with the super. Moon not wanting to give up his turn for even a second here. Gets the OTG sword hit, letting Bounty tech out with the P, but the 2D will catch Bounty trying to move, or jump maybe. Game 1 to Freezing Moon.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1.
Alright, let's see if Barnsley's picked up on anything you just saw. Good instant block on the jump H at that height. That's actually really bad for Ram. She's recovering for a long time. Barnsley's patiently walking back, waiting for Moon to mess something up so he can get the big punish. There's no S on the end trap. FDing his way out, very scared of those strings because he doesn't know what's happening, which is fair enough. Block on the burst there, but no punish. Gets the corner knockdown, sets the swords, starts swinging them around, gets the wall stick, that's all you really need with Ram, but it's a little bit too high, unfortunately. Barnsley's able to get out of there for just a moment before he's back in the Ram zone. Sandwiched between those two swords. He flicks the sword there. Good stuff, that's what you need to do. But this is now, you just kind of have to hold that. Blocks the high, but then gets caught low, then high again. That's always a bad feeling. Ooh, misses the instant air dash there a little too early, but either way, lands the hit he needs and finishes off Barnsley for that round. Barnsley's last chance this round. Of course, Freezing Moon now on set point. Whiffs the pop buster because Freezing Moon's just always in the air. I'd like to see Barnsley try to go for some more cheeky stuff like the Heat Knuckles maybe, or just instant blocking jumps, or I don't know. I don't know how to play partners characters hard. Drop there from Freezing Moon, unfortunately. Air dash overheads will clip Barnsley, but not enough to get it confirmed. Big cross up counter hit though. This could be what Barnsley needs to turn it all around. Oh, I think he messed up his pop buster buffer there after. I think he's missing a lot of them right now. This isn't good. Barnsley feeling the nerves a little bit, and the super on Oku will do a lot of damage to Barnsley's meter there, forcing him to FD all of that or risk a chip death. Gets the wall stick after the 4P mash, and Moon will take it 2-0 over Barnsley. Very good. So Freezing Moon will move on to fight Aerobius in the winner's side, and we will wait for the winner of Angry Snackman and Robo Forte to play JJ. And how losers bracket is going. Things are proceeding at a healthy pace down there. We have our next match coming up. There's one. We're gonna have our first biking in a long fucking time on stream. Gonna be sick. I still don't know half the things that character's doing.
We've got a new cover.
Okay, there's Snack. He's to choose his side first because he's here first. Versus JJ.
We've got a new cover.
There he is. JJ's been missing from the Netplay tournaments for a few weeks, which is sad, but seems to be going strong on his debut return. I don't know what to call that. Grand return, let's call it that. Either way, Universe Biking, I have no idea how this matchup goes. Earlier's army from JJ, not afraid to throw that out. Trying to control some space with those tatamis, but a good anti-air there from Snack. Will land biking in the corner where she definitely does not want to be against Eno. All those overheads in a row, JJ just bursting out there immediately, knowing he's going to take a shit ton of damage if he doesn't. Good movement around the knockdown. Both of these players just pressing their big hitbox buttons rather. Trying to dissuade the other from going in. Gets a knockdown, gets to start doing biking things. Not ready for the cross-up overhead. JJ going for a cheeky reset, maybe into 3 there. Doesn't work out. Snack running out all his meter though. This is probably pretty bad for him when he's behind. Jumping back a little too much, actually getting the negative penalty. I don't think I've ever seen that happen in a match before. Good combo from JJ. Can't quite get a knockdown at that high for that spacing, but it doesn't matter anymore. Ooh, I didn't know you could Azami me out like that. That's sick. JJ just trying to run away now because any stray hit from Snack could be the round at this point. Oh, there it is. 6-6H over the low. And throws the Azami. Good shit. Snack completely ready for that option there. JJ opting to play a lot more defensive at the round start this time, but you can't defend against Eno once she's on top of you. That's just very bad news. Minus his army, it's the biking way, right? Bit of a delayed empty low there, giving JJ enough time to react and block it accordingly. Snack bursting out nice and early, not wanting to take any of that mid-screen biking damage. Ooh, that's a big hit though. It's it bounces off the corner so it doesn't get a knockdown. Calls out the jump though. Great stuff from JJ. Misses his dust leg unfortunately, but he's still got bar, so any other hit could be big. Y sees the whiff claw there, not getting the hit confirm he's looking for, but not getting punished for it either. Sek on his last hit here, trying to escape the biking pressure, but gets caught out with that big, is it 6H or 2H? I actually have no idea. The big low sword sweep. Time comes out, ending JJ's turn there. Snack starting to fight back now. Ooh, trades on the night. goes for the Uzasa in the air. Not sure that's what he was looking for, but Azami gets counter hit by Snack. That's not my piano music, that's my little brother actually playing the piano in the other room. Can't do much about that, unfortunately. HCL whiffs, but no punish from JJ. Maybe not experienced in the matchup. Ooh, big delay there from Snack, getting a huge counter hit punish on the Azami. Basically just cashing in damage once you call that out. Big corner combo from Snack and it closes out the first game. Pretty close though. Only first to 2 at this stage in the tournament, so Snack only needs to win one more game. I can't remember. It doesn't work like that. Good instant block on the 6k, but too afraid to take back his turn. With the VCL, not getting a great punish on the Azami there, but yeah, at least he didn't get countered. 6k coming out from JJ. Snack, good FD, gets the bicon off of his face. Guesses right on the Azami there again, but this time JJ is just not being dissuaded from this at all. What the fuck? What happened? Where did JJ's button go? Snack calling upon the void powers to just avoid getting hit completely there. Good weight on the Azami, but once again not quite confirmed, but either way, big combo, good wall carry, crazy damage because fucking Eno needs it, I guess. But that Wake Up Super does a handsome amount for JJ as well. Gets the corner carry. And closes it out with just a couple of pokes. Catching Snack being a little bit too antsy there. Big overhead early on there from Snack, but not able to get a confirm unfortunately. These fucking jump H's hitting from so far away, he literally can't combo. Hey Mahjong. Ooh, the cross up tatami catches the air tech as well. JJ with a strong start to this round. Building up the risk gauge, trying to make every hit count at this point. Good YRC, keeps himself safe. Gets clipped by the jump edge again, but Snack still can't confirm. Gets hit out of his command dash there though by the STBT, which is a low. But now JJ knocked down in the corner, Snack getting to run his setups. JJ blocking but still bursting because he doesn't want to hold any of that. Understandable. Blocks for fake cross up to Tommy this time, good stuff from Snack. Defenses building up. Opting to stay on the ground this time, not able to react to the high claw in time to lift punish, but now he has to work his way through the wall of mats, and he does it. But gets called out on his high. JJ getting good damage. Ooh! He guard points through the blitz and gets a full punish. JJ bringing out some cool shit to take game 2. Yeah, it was really close. Closest game we've had on stream so far. Snaka, I think, is just feeling out how JJ wants to move in the neutral at the moment, seeing when he gets to place his note to go for something like that. The big jump H counter hit into the jump D, comboing because of the counter hit. Half of Biken's health gone now, but good jump instant block there on the jump H. That's a great way to get a punish. 6H comes out from Snack there, always on point with those anti-H. Misses his third A, gets the 6H, and doesn't really matter at that point because, you know, 6H is a god button. I'll see the dust loops come out from JJ. Absurd damage for a normal throw. Tries to reset with the claw there, but Snack not biting in that bait. JJ getting hit high then hit low immediately, no combo. Not really much of a concern from Snack either. HCL connects. Glides in to start running the mix-ups, but he gives up the corner, unfortunately. Blitzes his way back out immediately. Good block and punish on the Azami follow-up, but it's not enough. Now JJ has another chance, and then double command dash into the throw. Snack bursting out of that, actually. Really wants this round on, and he does not get it. The 2S is clipping along the toes there. Staggered buttons from JJ, just trying to crank up the risk. Daring Snack to press a button. Ooh, that's an unfortunate whiff. Big jump edge counter hit again, but still no confirms. It seems to be a bit of a struggle point for Snack at the moment. Gets hit getting out, but that's not too bad. At least he escapes the pressure for a second before he's immediately put back in the biking blender. He's mashing at 6k over and over to keep his plus frames. Good confirm into the dust loops here from JJ, maximising his damage as much as he can. And gets another throw. JJ takes it 2-1 over Angry Snackman. Just will be seeing more of Snack in the losers bracket, but for now I think actually I have no idea what's going on in the losers bracket right now. I guess we'll just wait for winners final. Wait, Arabius, have you played Freezing Moon yet? If so, could you please put in the score? Okay, I guess you won. But still, put in the score. It's important. Oh, what the fuck? They haven't played? Alright, I guess this is on stream now. God damn it. Fix everything up.
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1-1. Let's rock.
Scores reset. Sin vs Ram. This is a matchup I don't think I've ever seen before in my life. Good mashup from Moon. Arabia's not able to go out of the black peak combo, unfortunately. Starting his Ram corner pressure, but Arabia's immediately buttons out as soon as he sees Moon's minus. Good confirm into the blue DP combo. I think that's the most damage you can get, right? Runs up, tries to bait the burst, just eats in his face. Moon not ready to punish that at all. Wake up 6p, probably a throw or something there because Arabius was fairly close. Arabius is doing everything he can right now to try to bait out this burst. Being a bully, but Moon wisely holds on to it. And we move into round 2. TK beat coming out immediately from Arabius, whiffing, but Moon whiffs as well, so it doesn't matter too much for either player. Arabius is losing a bit of that calorie bar, and now is in the corner against Ramlethal, which is pretty dangerous for anyone. Wakes up with the DP, it whiffs, but Moon not the correct spacing to punish. It's another knockdown. Arabius, good control on the swords there, not letting Moon set them for free, but Tex onto the other side with the jump edge. Good burst, not letting Arabius bait it out. Oh, the 6p whiffs and Arabius punishes with a throw, gets the ATG, crosses over to the other side somehow. Not sure if that's a setup or if it's meant to happen or what. Good block on the overhead there from Arabius as well. Slided block and punish. Big driver RRC run full screen just to get some pressure. 2D connects and Moon's now in the corner. Hits by the jump D, no concern from Arabius and just thwacks him on the head with that bull bash. Taking game 1. It's a satisfying fucking sound.
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1-1. Let's rock.
He runs forward round starting to Moon's lows, but big counter hit jump D there. Not quite the pickup he wanted, I'm sure, but leaps in, catches Moon trying to jump out. Moon has a bit of a habit of upbacking from his Blaze Blue background, so if you can call it out, you'll have a better chance against him, I think. Good burst though, gets out of the pressure a little bit, but now stuck in the corner. Once again, called out for upbacking. Arabius just forcing him back down to the ground where he can do as much damage as he wants. It's a bit of an awkward suit that they're not quite getting the full damage, but either way. Flame traps into the 6p and Moon just gets chopped down in round 1. Manages to get over to the other side, lands a couple of low hits of that string, some knockdown, but now not able to continue his pressure off the plus frames there as he gets called out by Arabius and now has to fight his way out of the corner, which he does successfully, but gets knocked down in the process. Moon not respecting the special cancels available to Sin there. Just letting him kind of mash slide for free hits at that point. Good reaction to the sword there. Almost able to hit both of them at play mode, but still in a very advantageous position there. The delayed 5D. Calling out Moon's reactions and taking it with a clean 2-0. Alright, winner's final time. Fucking hate this. Delete Jacko, please. Where's JJ? Alright, so next match will be first to 3. And then we'll probably play a losers match if there's one ready. I don't know what's going on down there at the moment.
We've got a newcomer.
Alright, JJ has arrived. Cool. Let's get right into it. Oh, sticking with the sin, even against the mighty JJ Biken. I'm sure these two have played each other a bunch, as they're both pretty active on Netplay from what I remember. See how this goes. Intro's rocking this time. How fucking long is Biken's intro, by the way? Is it like the longest in the game, or are they a set length? It feels like it takes forever at least. Yeah, that should definitely take forever. Alright, game 1, let's go. Ooh, calls out the early TK Big there. That's probably pretty hard to do. Jump S doing work right now for JJ. Massive button, great angle it hits at, good cutoffs, good disjoint. And straight into the dust loops. Aerobius taking such an enormous amount of damage for such a small mistake, honestly. Tries to RSC to go into the dust loops there, but it's a little bit too late, making awkward spacing, so Aerobius gets a second chance, but it doesn't last long. JJ taking round 1 with great speed. I forgot what I was going to say. Trying to space with the bull bash. Not sure if that's the best strategy from Aerobius. Wasting a bit of his calorie bar. Good reaction with the Azami there for JJ. Knows that Sin's going to come in with one of those big air buttons. So the Azami's high. And calls out the tech there with the 6p. Good stuff. Tries to catch him moving forward. JJ knows the spacing on that. He's not afraid at all. The Aerobius just charging the screen. The air Azami as well. JJ is going wild with that right now. But Aerobius lands a clean hit. Misses the end of the combo. Very unfortunate there for him. Good reset into the throw from JJ. It's the corner position, but the command dash gets hit low. But JJ with the wake up low Azami. That will give him game 1 very, very quickly. Aerobius sticking to his guns here, not ready to pull out any of his other characters. Maybe he doesn't like them in the biking matchup, who knows. Early counter hit from JJ, but opts to just play it passively. Tries to go for the air throw, but it's unfortunately misspaced and Aerobius gets a block into a punish. Good DP there. Sin able to special cancel his DP, the only character in the game who can do that, so it is very, very dangerous on hit. Hey, Hangman. He's just taking his free meal at full screen there, filling up that calorie bar. Getting hit by all these mids from JJ at the moment. Jumps out, good air to air. Now, lands the slide and gets to start running his OP, but he just lands in front of JJ, and JJ will take that. 3 damage. Very bad burst there. But JJ, unfortunately, unable to defend, but he does sleep, and that will be more than enough damage off of that punish for Aerobius to take that round. Not the worst spot though for JJ, as he nearly has burst back, and Aerobius has nothing in that regard. Empty leap throw off of the bull bash. Aerobius is getting away with murder right now. Good jump blocks from JJ. Not quite confident enough to button out, but at least he's not eating the mix up off the leap. Oh my god! Actually manages to whiff burst and recover in time to punish the eat there from Aerobius. His army's a little bit too late there, I think. Aerobius just holding the block stun on that jump edge and getting clipped low as well. Good air dash over the big driver. Very good awareness from JJ, knowing that Aerobius wants to try to control space and fish for a counter hit that huge button. JJ now, of course, full bar, wakes up with the 2k, I think it was, punishing Blitz with his army. Doesn't RC for max damage there, I'm not sure why he wouldn't go for that. It only could have been over, but either way, the air-to-air trade will be enough for JJ to take it. JJ just keeps pressing that fast slash and it keeps working out, but he's never really confirmed. Or just like commit, I guess. Good command dash there. Very meaty to Tommy. Gets to start running these cross-ups, but of course fucking Sin DP plus on block, basically, because you can just go into any special you feel like, and then another special off of that if you're feeling really brave. No RRC coming out from JJ, respecting the burst, although I probably would have gone for it anyway. Lands a hit, forces the burst, and now Aerobius is in a terrible spot. He's just going to get chipped out by anything here, and yeah, Aerobius will go up, sorry, JJ will go up 2-0. See if we see a switch here. No. Aerobius confident in his sim pick. Very adamant that he's going to get first place this tournament. Despite the fast slash working out every time for JJ, he decides to just go straight into the Izami, maybe realizing it's a better reward because he knows Aerobius is going to press something. Burst whiffs there from JJ, but still able to take his turn afterwards as Aerobius picked a bad time to eat. RRC into the combo, corner damage. Gets the knockdown out of the corner actually, sides off in the same combos. I still don't know if it's meant to do that or not. JJ going straight into that DP, looking at this thing, I just don't know what it actually is. Tries to reset with the command dash, but Aerobius is immediately holding up during all of that. This should be enough for him to close it out. Yeah, catches the tech with the 5H. Probably should have comboed, but either way. The round's the round. Round start, 5H whiff into bull dash there, runs up for the 5D OP. It's a healthy amount of damage. But his calorie bar's starting to run low, so he'll need to land a hit now, I think. But command dash throw from mid-screen with JJ. Air dashes over the gunshot there, good stuff. Just delays that low long enough to tempt JJ into pressing the button. Gets clipped by the very fast and jump D overhead from Sin. Bursts out immediately, not wanting to deal with that. The meaty fucking Tatami does some funky shit. But Aerobius bringing it back. Once again, missing the air ender though, not getting anywhere near as much damage as it could be. Going for more instant overheads. Well, not quite instant, but pretty fast. Good tick throw, and that will bring it back for Aerobius. He's now locked onto the sim pick. Can't change until he wins or loses the whole set. See how JJ chooses to adjust. Just backdashes away from the 2k big driver at round start, knowing that there's not much Aerobius is going to do to threaten that. Good tick throw off the counter hit 2k there actually. Calling out Aerobius for respecting the frames. This is guilty gear, we should just bash everything, right? Counter hit slide, that's going to be huge damage, so JJ bursts out of there immediately and catches the tech with the Tatami YRC. Once again, delayed lows seem to be working out great for Arabius. I think he's just calling out JJ for seeing gap and then mashing the Azami. Mid-screen bull bash, why not? It's a big button, it'll hit people sometimes. Good air hit, but... Ooh! I think JJ delayed that just enough to make Arabius want to try to mash throw. And counter hits for the big damage, good side swap. Backdashes away, just controlling space now. Tries to go for as much damage as he can through the guts, but Arabius, big driver working out great for him, but unfortunately drops his combo and JJ is able to punish fully. 1 round away from taking the set now. Zami gets thrown, good safe punish there from Arabius, takes his corner positioning, but JJ throws him straight back into the corner. Backing up a bit, just waiting for Arabius to whiff some buttons, I guess. Giving himself some time to think. Uses his burst, gets a counter hit, and actually manages to go into the dusters. It's very impressive. Unfortunately, drops the combo, gets tech thrown by Arabius. Big counter hit. Cross up overhead connects, can't get the confirm he's looking for. That could have been death with the RRC afterwards as well, but no matter, who doesn't need it. JJ taking it 3-1 over Arabius. Good stuff. Now we all wait for the winner of Tiger Simp versus Freezing Moon to play Angry Snake Man in Losers. Shouldn't be long. No Ram Mirror. Wait, there's 2 Ram players? Is Tiger Simp a Ram? Damn, I have no idea who any of these people are. I need to play Netplay more. Ram on Ram violence, huh? Wonder how that's going. How long ago did they start? Oh, it's only been like 2 minutes, fuck. I guess we'll just be waiting here for a while. Cool. Anyone got anything they want to talk about? OHN's coming up this weekend. Hey Jake, how's it going? I was waiting for our next match to be ready. It's always on good time though. I don't know if we have enough people to really distinguish between pools and stuff. We've only got, I think, 14 people? Yeah, 14 people today. So at the moment we're at Losers semi-finals. We have this as well so you can see what's been going on. Our reigning champion unfortunately was not able to make it today as his power went out for his entire house. A bit sad, but you know, it happens. Yeah, so we're just waiting for Freezing Moon and Tiger Simp to finish up. Tiger 5 Imp, I don't know if it's meant to be an S or not. I'll just call them Tiger. Tiger vs Ram. Wait, Tiger vs Freezing Moon, both Ram players. It might be a long match, I don't know how that mirror works at all. It seems like there's going to be a lot of stuff on screen though. I do have a brother who plays the piano who's playing for the first half of the stream. Yeah. Adds a bit of drama to the matches, you know. He plays all kinds of stuff. I actually don't really know. He's in the background of the streams. We can't get him on stream, unfortunately. But I also can't really make it so you can't hear him, so if he's playing, you will hear it. I think he just finished though. Yeah. He plays like classical, baroque, or some... what's the word? I've forgotten what I was gonna say. What's the word for like current, not modern, not romantic, contemporary? Contemporary is the one I'm trying to say, yeah. He also composes stuff for himself sometimes, which is pretty cool. If you don't recognize the song, maybe it's because he wrote it himself. Hey Trinity, what are you doing up at this hour? Isn't it like fucking stupidly late or something? Or is it even... Why are you writing a paper at 6 in the fucking morning? Seems like some bad planning. Been playing too much fucking Tekken, you idiot. That's what you get for deleting all my emotes. We're just waiting for a RAM mirror off stream to finish up so the greatest RAM can come through and fight the greatest Eno. Arabia's training for his next match. Alright, looks like Freezing Moon took it 2-0 over Tiger. So we'll have them on stream once again. I had all that time and I still didn't fix the fucking score. What is wrong with me? This is only first to 2 now because it's semis. Let's go. So Moon likes to jump a lot, and well, Eno just spends a lot of time in the air as well, so good to see how these two handle all these air interactions. Snack getting a hit with the note, but it's a bit too far away to get like any kind of confirm off of it. Goes to the note set, but Moon air dashes past it, but gets clipped anyway. Now has to block Eno, which is basically the worst thing that can happen to you in this game. Knocked down in the corner. Hit by the rising overhead, full confirm by Snack. As long as he doesn't drop, he'll get to do it again. Gets the note set. Jumps into the blitz. That's a very common thing for RAM players, unfortunately. The low connects, actually. Snack ready to block high, but let's see what he does to get out of this. Blocks all the lows, but gets clipped by the overhead, but no confirm from Moon. Snack just blocking it all out, taking his turn once he sees the slide is blocked. Goes to the air throw, but unfortunately ends up on the other side. Goes to the HCL 6-6. Covering so much space, making it very scary to push a button, slowing your opponent down. Now just trying to chip him out with his notes, but he's getting chipped out by the swords. The overhead one will clip him, trying to HCL to stop RAM from coming in. Moon just barely taking out round 1, so we get straight into round 2. No rests in Guilty Gear, only action. Running away gets you punished. Counter hit on the last hit of the string there from Moon, gets his corner positioning, but mashes out. Gets hit by the blitz though, I think he might have jumped and not FD'd it. It's very unfortunate. Moon dropping the end of his combo though, not really getting the OP setup he was looking for, but it doesn't matter. Lands another hit, and Freezing Moon moves up 1-0. I forgot to change Snack's score to 0. Fuck. 1-0 Moon. Ignore that other number that was there before.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
The winner of this will move on to fight Aerobius and lose his final. There's a bit of a... oh god, the 2H counter hit. Everything's just going horribly wrong for Snack right now. At least he blocks the overhead. forcing Moon to start dashing to continue his pressure, which provides enough of a gap for Snack to get out of there and land a hit of his own. Blocks a reversal super but doesn't get a punish, allowing Freezing Moon to gold burst, giving him all that bar to work with, so he doesn't even have to block anymore if he doesn't want to. The rising overhead into the immediate low will catch Freezing Moon, but no confirm from Snack. It's the sword set super. Snack just uses that charge dive to immediately like hold his position in the air. It's cool actually. I hadn't thought about that before. Big jump D, sorry, jump H into jump D. Full screen note connects. Freezing Moon taking a lot of damage from that actually. Backdash just the SDBT but isn't ready to go for any kind of punish. Slides all the way onto the note. Snack playing super safe now, just sending the note full screen. Instant blocks the overhead. And then mashes 6H out of the 5D from Moon. Unfortunately, Moon dropping his combo right at the end there. One of the most crucial points. HCL hits that? What the fuck? It is broken. It's so stupid. Where the hell did that hit? Full splat combo from Moon. Not going for the optimal. Missing out on a lot of damage, not getting any kind of setup really. Snack landing a big hit. Taking a ton of damage before Freezing Moon even goes for the burst. Blitzes out, charges it a lot of the way as well, so it doesn't get too much reward out of it. Keep blocking the overhead again. It goes for another one immediately, making the most of his plus frames there. Snack, I think, going for an air throw, but unfortunately missing it. Freezing Moon realizing he's whiffing, doesn't finish the string. That was a very delayed blitz back there from Moon. Good air throw from Snack. Another blitz coming out, everyone just super blitz happy tonight. Sword counter hits the note set attempt there from Snack. SDBT's plus for some fucking reason. Oh, how did we get past that note? Freezing Moon's actually done a really good job of managing to maneuver around that. And that is bad news for Snack. Mashed out super. Snack gets vaporized. Round 3. Neither player would burst at the start, so any counter or like combo starter here could be really big. Provide a lot of momentum. Snack getting a knockdown, a bit of an awkward one, but this time he gets his corner setup, corner combo. Big jump D, but doesn't believe in it, maybe realizing he's messed up his setup a bit and just doesn't want to commit to anything. Blitz comes out again, this time clipped by the low from Freezing Moon. Good DAA out of the string, not wanting to hold the mix up. 6H is turning into an air throw because Eno. Freezing Moon standing still, just admiring the wonderful background art of this game. You know, sometimes you just can't help it. It's a very pretty game. Especially the setup. No DAA from Moon, instead opting to blitz out. So blocking the last of the super, but it doesn't matter too much at that point. Caught pressing buttons after the plus overhead there from Freezing Moon. It's Clip trying to move forward by the sword as well, gets the set, and the low will give Snack his first game, putting him on the board.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One.
Snack maybe found his legs in this matchup again. Oh my god, the round start full belly. Gets an air throw though. Snack off to a reasonable start before he gets blitzed again. Blitz being a very important factor in this match. Blocking all the overheads, but FDing, which makes him very plus, so Snack can't really do too much after he blocks it. I like to see him try to mash out of that string as a read instead, because if you mash after blocking a second hit and the round fall goes for the high, it's actually jab interruptible. So it's almost, if you think they're going to do the overhead and they don't have like swords covering it or anything, you can always try to mash out of that and you'll get much more reward. Either way, good corner combo from Snack, just taking out that last quarter of the health with no trouble. Putting himself on match point now. Good block from Moon, not getting caught by that cheeky overhead. A 3-hit sweep coming out. Not getting caught trying to move after the last one. 6H once again. Magical air throw, which just works. No question there. Tries to mash out of the stagger there, but is unable to. Holds that for like 40 years while Moon just sets swords and whatnot. Snack probably feeling a little silly after that. Gets knocked down in the corner, sword sets come out. It was a pretty even trade actually there, but he's now in the corner. with the sword setup, but the HCL YLC god move coming out from Eno. Big guitar overheads coming out. Slightly delayed low. Too much for Moon to block at this point. Bit of an awkward note set, but once again, HCL, YRC, and Snack will take it 2-1 over Moon. Good stuff. So now, gotta reset the scores. Straight into losers final here with Aerobius against Snack. These two play each other almost every week, I'm pretty sure, in these tournaments. Why is it fucking birthday train? Alright, this is now some meme shit, let's go. The fucking that intro playing with the fucking song. This is dumb. Alright, let's go. Aerobius finally on his other sub-character, Axel, not sticking to his main melee at this point, but no blocking from Aerobius. DP comes out, it's blocked, he bursts. A tale as old as time itself. You DP, you fuck it up, they block it, you burst immediately. That's just how Guilty Gear works, right? Good DA there from Snack, and he is stunned as fuck. Aerobius opting to go for some weird shit instead of resetting with the stun, but either way, combo kills. That's what's important. Both players mashing round start, Stagger making it in Aerobius' favor. Good block and cross off overhead there from Snack. But that is a huge hit. That is like 60% at least. And it is lagging horribly now. That's what you like to see. I think he tried to block cross up there, but because he's in the corner, it ended up being same side. Spinning chain almost enough to close out, but the command throw will connect. Now Aerobius is going to taunt, as he always does, and take game 1, as he often does. Straight into game 2, it's still birthday train. This is the losers final, yeah. Just first to 3 now. Good low profile there from Snack. 2S, fucking huge. I think that's 2S, looks like 2S. Tries to anti-air Axel, bit of a struggle sometimes when he's coming in with his long chain normals. Snack unable to react to that overhead unfortunately, but at least he doesn't block the wrong way on that one. Risk building up so that overhead counter hits automatically even if Snack isn't pushing a button. Good jump instant block over it this time though, showing that he does in fact have a way of punishing him if Aerobius gets a little too cocky with it, but Aerobius loves getting a little too cocky. It's his favourite thing in the world, so he will just keep going for it at this point. Collecting the damage once it hits. There it is. 6 million counter hit damage. Bomber loops in the corner, drops it though, giving Snack another chance, but catches him trying to HCL though with a 5P. He likes this. Yeah, that risk is... Ooh! He guesses right on the parry, but just does a little too early, so Snack gets a full counter hit punish. Blackbeat combos, but now Aerobius knocked down in the corner, next set. Jump D connects, corner confirms, drops it again, but 5P mash catches Aerobius trying to do something on tech. Ooh, bit of an awkward confirm there off the RRC. Wanted to close out that last little bit of damage, but didn't quite have anything set up for it, but either way, catches him running in, gets himself a perfect. Snack showing he is not giving this up. What the fuck? Aerobius goes to the low counter this time. It's a good amount of damage. Tries to bait burst, but Snack doesn't bite. Catches him running in to go for maybe a throw attempt there, or just a pressure reset. Hard to say. Feel exactly the same in Guilty Gear. Good overhead counter hit. Ducks under the HCL, a little bit too slow to punish there. Gets hit by the knight. Snack gets his knockdown off of that action. That's pretty impressive. Can't be blocked. Aerobius taking his turn after the HCL. Realizes his minus, just holds down back against Eno, which is disaster. Get clocked on the head by that fucking guitar again. Snack misses the last hit of his combo, but punishes Aerobius on hit with that note set. 1-1.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Once again, Aerobius just guessing the round start 50-50, daring Snack to press the button every single time. Good anti-air there from Smith, but not able to get the right confirm. Arabius going into the windmill to actually successfully bait the burst. Gets a very good run-up throw there. You see the flicker of his FDs, he stops his momentum to make sure the throw lands. Wake up blitz again from Smith, gets his note set. Forces Arabius to block at least some of this. Ooh, that was cheeky. Did he just do fucking STBT YLC overhead? I would have gotten hit. Either way, blocking Arabius now. All kinds of crazy shit going on, but takes the throw even, but still, Arabius just poking away now, going for that easy chip kill. He will get it, or Snack just not committing to FD, or maybe not having enough to health to survive even with FD. Charging the Sparrowhawk and gets it to the unblockable stage. Snack a little bit too slow to act there. Losing a third of his health and just immediately getting hit again. We've seen a lot of people get caught in this, unfortunately. Oh, whiffs. Arabius a little bit too slow to punish, giving Snack the only chance he needs. 5B anti-airing Eno. It's a pretty fucking good button in this matchup, I gotta say. Arabius playing very, not exactly traditional Axel of lots of air dashing in, but command throw at point blank range, and that will take game 2 for Arabius. Well, his second game, it's game 3. Counting's hard. Ooh, goodbye Tuesday train. I can't sing. Fuck. Either way. Arabius techs out of the combo. Snack gold burst. Everything's going to shit already. Song's to blame entirely, I believe. 5D into the corner. Gets his optimal corner combo into the bomber loops. Ah, fuck. Drops it. Blackbeard. Everything's still a disaster. HCL whiffs, but it doesn't matter because YLC is fucking ridiculous. DP comes out from Arabius, trying to make the most of the chaotic nature of this round so far. Gets a clean hit, gets a confirm, but drops it again. Oh no, I can't handle this. Probably just gonna go for chip now, but Sec mashes, knowing he doesn't really have much of a choice. Once again, I feel like we saw that just a couple of rounds ago. Good choice from Arabius there, going for the throw off the stagger, knowing that Sex's is going to concentrate on mashing out into FD. Safest option, another tick throw coming out. Arabius usually not wanting to go for those so often. Bomber loops in the corner, getting all that damage. Not getting the knockdown, but it doesn't even matter at this point. Oh my god, you can't do that to someone, holy shit. That's the most disgusting way to end a fucking set. Jesus. Resets into the command throw after taunting, after stunning. Fucking hell. Alright, Arabius moving into grand finals now against JJ. Fuck. That was some shit. Give me a moment to reset all this. Your grand final. So JJ is coming from winner's side. Arabius from losers. Letting the intros rock again. Making me watch the 40-year-long Viking intro once again. Alright, let's go. Very... What the fuck did I just watch? Come on, man. Immediate round start, cross up overhead from Arabius. He gets Azami'd by JJ. I don't know how the hell he was so ready for that option, but either way. Actually, Black beats the Sparrowhawk, that's interesting. Good blocks from JJ, matching out of the stagger appropriately, and blocking pressure. Getting caught holding FD a little too long, trying to press a button after the staggers from Arabius. Once again, just perfectly reacting to the overhead attempts from Axel. Wake Up Super though will connect, RFCs for maximum damage, and will easily be able to close that out, but still tries to bait the burst. Just daring JJ to throw that round away. Even more than it was already lost, I guess. Sparrowhawk connects, not able to get the confirm. Big counter hit though for JJ, gets a healthy amount of damage. Of course, Vikin's struggling a little bit to get too much damage outside of the corner. Oh, what the fuck? How did that work? Oh, good YRC there to keep himself safe. JJ, amazing awareness, realizing he dropped the combo. Good DP out there from Arabius. Good dash block as well from JJ. Completely ready to bait out the Sparrowhawk from Arabius. 6P catches the tech buttons from Arabius as well. JJ taking the round. Nice and clean. So, I think this matchup's probably not amazing for Viking because she really wants Axel in the corner. Axel's very good at not really being in the corner. Goes into the spinning sickle there. I don't know what to call it. Is there a name for that move? I see it enough to try to work out what it's called at least. Oh my god, the big anti-air chain there from JJ. Doing about a third of his ult there. Good punish on the DP, unable to confirm into too much afterwards though. That might be a bit hard to do for Viking. The horizontal range on Axel DP is fucking ridiculous. Overhead's connecting. Blocks the third line, doesn't his army or anything, just nice and safe. Cross up jump age, but it's not enough as Arabius just takes him out with a 2k into sweep. Putting himself on the board nice and early. Needs to win 5 more, JJ only needing to win 3 as long as Arabius doesn't get a reset. So JJ's got plenty of time to feel out this matchup. Overhead connecting once again. Arabius getting a clean pickup. JJ bursting out of a good time actually. Oh no, big counter hit. Huge damage. Nice and early on for Arabius. JJ's struggling to even get close enough to land a hit. Arabius actually playing the zoning game for once in his life. Counter comes out and that might just be enough to finish it off, honestly. Goes for an awkward reset there, but either way, it works out well for him. Arabius taking the near perfect in game 2. Ground start counter is like the fucking Arabius trademark at this point. Good instant block, but that's not gonna stop JJ from mashing that fucking his army. 6k connects, gets the stagger, blocks the VP, gets the punish this time, insane amount of damage, good knockdown in the corner, gets the throw into corner this time, ready to go into the dust loops. Arabius knows that, and air his army connects. JJ taking round 2 in just as decisive manner as Arabius took round 1. Seems to be very momentum based here. One player lands a good hit and that's just it. This round seems to be a bit more evenly matched. Oh, whiff gold burst though from JJ. Not able to be punished, but still not really what you want to do. Spin to win, doing a fuck ton of damage in the corner. It's probably all Axel really gets from the corner is just like any hit goes into that from the damage, which is still pretty damn good. Some characters don't get it in that idea. JJ gets his knockdown, gets the hit, doesn't go into the dust loop though, just holding onto his bar for another hit. YC's to keep himself safe, but gets clipped anyway. Arabius walking forward a little bit to build up a tiny bit more bar. Always baiting burst though. I feel like that's one of his biggest flaws, is just he will not ever not bait burst. Burst blocked there for JJ. JJ puts himself on the board, that was a clutch block. Damn. Arabius may have just thrown it away by trying to bait that burst.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Good jump S. Ooh, actually manages to get a counter hit to Tani afterwards. Arabius thinking he's been comboed, but JJ getting a little bit of a cheeky reset. Oh, what the fuck kind of answer was that? JJ's a god. What are these hits? He's just like flying over the screen with his giant sword and just everything's countered in there. The Axel bomber loops in the corner. Good execution there from Arabius. Tries to do something a little bit cheeky there actually, but JJ manages to escape the corner. Is clipped by the cross-up overhead though. Not quite ready for that option. Tries to mash out with his 6P, but it whiffs. Aurelius gets a small punish, but most importantly gets to continue his pressure. Overhead's landing. Lows run it. Just run up with the low. Aurelius calling out the attempted reversal throw there from JJ. So in Guilty Gear you cannot attempt to throw or try to like break a throw or get out of a throw even while holding down back. So run up blow is actually a pretty effective strategy if you think your opponent is reacting to you dashing up for a throw. Good last Steve, captures JJ in the air. Being in the air against Axel is like true suffering, because at any point you just like have to hold FD the whole time. That's a clean perfect there from Arobius actually. One game away now from a reset. JJ still though, plenty of time. You can lose another 3 games actually before Arobius is even on set point. Good early burst. Nice and even now, but Arobius still got his burst. JJ probably missing his dash block there, getting the 6k, but luckily not getting... What the fuck? What did I just see? Run up blitz from Arobius for Oki. JJ goes to the Azami. Maybe it's some kind of god brain read I just wasn't ready for. Goes into the super, trying to get as much damage out of this as he can. Gets his corner knocked in. Gets a cheeky cross-up overhead there. Maybe that's what the setup was. But either way, Dust Loop's now coming out for JJ. Ransom around catches attack there, but not able to get too much off of it. Actually throws him out of the corner there, a bit unfortunate, and JJ will get counter hit trying to deal with that charged blitz. It kind of worked like that, right? Because JJ tried to Azami and then he walked up and threw it, so I feel like he was actually going for that, which is pretty fucking sick. Big damage from Arobius, but he gets caught by the Azami. Bursts were like 4 miles in the air, giving JJ all the time in the world to go for that big dust loop damage in the corner. 2 hits, this is. 2 fucking hits. That's 70% gone. And the throw. And he's stunned. This is optimal starter, finishes it off nice and clean. JJ with a convincing round there. All off a dropped combo. Not giving Arobius a single chance to recover. Arobius now just mashing overheads, he doesn't care, he's not letting it phase him. Bomber loops in the corner. TK DP for each one of those. Misses the last one unfortunately, he's still getting a ridiculous amount of damage, and now a burst punish. JJ can't be in much of a worse position than this right now. Can hits the air dashing there, and Arobius will reset the bracket. So, back to 0 for everyone. JJ now on the loser side as well. I'm gonna go back to lobby just so they can keep track of the score themselves a little easier. And let's get right back into it. First to 3 once again. Even ground now. Both players have to work just as hard. What the fuck? Okay, Arobius decided to not play for the first couple of rounds to inform me that he was going back to the lobby. Interesting, but gets Dust Loop in the corner now, whiffs DP, JJ getting a reasonable punish. Once again, not too much damage outside of the corner with poor old Bacon. Double black hit there from Arobius. Dashes into the throw anyway. Goes for the bomber loose, but JJ just bursts right out of there, not ready to give up his round like that. Arobius has so much bar, uses it to run up blitz. That same Azami setup has worked every single time JJ has done it. That shit's ridiculous. Nobody's ready. Early whiff from Arobius, but not punished too hard for it. Catches JJ trying to jump this time. Overhead's connecting. This time goes to a low. He's gone for the overhead like 3 times in a row, so many times, so gives his team mixing it up this time. Pressuring Bacon in the corner, lands a big counter hit, all at risk, making this bomber loop combo hurt even more than it already did. JJ able to tech out, catching him with his army, and actually switching sides there, forcing Robius to fight his way out of the corner there. And yeah, YRC, or Renson YRC rather, letting the Robius pretty much cover the entire screen for just a little bit. No way is safe once he does that. If you're on the ground, you're blocking, you can run up and do whatever he wants. If you're in the air, you can just smack you. He's jumping with the air buttons. Whiffs completely and just throws JJ, catching him sleeping a little bit there. Bad burst, unfortunately. Ruby's looking to quickly take the first game. Another throw coming out. This is just a massacre right now. Burst super, going for as much damage as you can, and that will be very, very quick game one there for Arabius. Use burst super, it actually scales a lot less than regular super, so using it at the end of the combo is not as bad. Great way to close out a game, I think. JJ caught jumping but out low. Manages to air dash his way out of the corner though. Hey Sophie. JJ with some good corner pressure here, lands the throw, and this will be a huge amount of damage if Arabius chooses not to burst, but he does burst, actually manages to force JJ back into the corner himself. JJ going for some kind of cheeky reset there, maybe not realising he's lined to the hit. Lands the gunshot and actually gets a stun to finish off round one. Overhead round start from Arabius, goes for a second one, JJ able to block at that time, a bit more ready. Ends his blocking with the tatami, just resets to neutral. Now he's knocked down in the corner. The big spin comes out from Arabius, but he goes for a bit of a greedy Oki setup there, and JJ's ready to call it out. Back to mid-screen, but Arabius lands the hit. He's not able to get a knockdown from there, but he's sitting on 100 bar right now, so he can pretty much just force JJ to block forever. Risk building up, but JJ actually mashes out and gets the reversal throw back into the corner. Good block on the 5B from Arabius. Goes to the cross-up YRC just to get out of the corner. What the fuck just happened? JJ very scared of the DP at this point, and he counters the chain. I didn't even know you could do that. What the fuck? A bit of a lag spike there, I don't know if that's on our end or theirs. 5D whiffs, JJ tries to capitalize, but Arabius just swats him out of the air with ease. TK bomber loops in the corner. Always consistent, always good damage. Good dash up throw, tries to bait the burst again. JJ not doing it. Baits it this time successfully, and that will be Arabius taking it with a perfect 2-0 after the reset so far. He reset 3-1.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Good early start there from JJ. Not able to whiff punish the DP, but either way catches Arabius holding back with that command dash throw. Good back control from JJ, keeping himself pretty safe. Going for all kinds of crazy shit though. Arabius loving that cross-off YRC to just fall on him and do whatever he wants. JJ having a hard time dealing with that at the moment. Good hit there from Arabius landing the counter, and I don't even know if that's what he meant to do there, but it works out well for him, getting a ton of damage off the back hit. Last hit, black beat, unfortunate for JJ, it could have been really good if it was blocked. Might have been a punish even. But that doesn't matter. Arabius now on tournament point, running it all the way back through losers. Taking the plus frames of that blocked cross up. JJ really needs to be more proactive about dealing with these overheads, I think. Because Arabius is just abusing them to the fullest extent he possibly can. Good tatami to be out of counter there though. Ooh, and Arabius just mashes out. No respect for JJ's pressure right now. I don't know why JJ is pressing 6k, that might be a missed dash block. I feel like that's the most likely thing. Yeah, he's trying to deal with Spider-Hulk like that. Arabius in such a good point spot at the moment, but JJ fighting for his life. Ah, the command throw, once again. Aerobius's favourite game ender. And that will be it. Aerobius 3-0 over JJ after the reset. Very, very convincing. The players say something as they usually do after the tournaments. Very humble from JJ's side. Aerobius spamming Jackal emotes as he always does. Hopping around. JJ's dead. Alright. I don't really have much to say. We've got OHN down here in Australia happening this weekend. Everyone's very excited for that. Should be real good. Make sure you tune into some of those streams. I'll probably post them on Discord if you ask me to. And yeah, thank you all for tuning in, and I will find somewhere else to send you. What's happening? There's not much going on. I'll just send you guys over to Jonio as per usual. Thank you all for tuning in.